we had yesterday with a little snow day action. One less day I didn't have to be with you guys, which was really awesome. Kind of grateful for that. Let's start out. I just want to reinforce. I know some of you, if not all of you, watched the video I put together on Monday just to kind of let you know what was going on. But I do want to direct your attention to the link where I have the Zoom, my personal meeting room. It's there at the top of Classroom, and my plan is to have it open for you all to use if you have questions, if you have issues, if you have concerns, just need clarifications. Um, though that would be great. Just know that it's there for your use. I just want to put that out there as a resource. So if you're struggling, that's where you can get some help. Before we start, I did go ahead and grade you guys' essays from Heart of Darkness. So I tried to give you a lot of feedback on Classroom. I know it's a little bit difficult to do that, just with text. I'd like to do it face to face. So if you want to use the Zoom link at some point, hop in, just talk about your Heart of Darkness essay. I'm okay with that. Just know that that's there. We're going to start off with Graham and Nancy today, and I'm not going to change the date, but obviously it's listed as yesterday. So if you click on the 126 under imagery, it's from Robert Browning. The first question: what feelings are produced by the image of the grass? Second one: does the imagery of the horse inspire sympathy? Explain your answer with direct references to specific images. And then the last one: write a description of an old sick person, convey an attitude of horror through the imagery of your description. I think I'm going to go ahead and skip that one because we got a lot to do today. So go ahead and just do discuss 1 and 2. Go ahead and skip the apply because I just want to make sure that we get to everything we need to get to today. All right. So make sure that happens first. Secondly, what we're going to do is we are going to obviously discuss, and then you're going to work on your reduction for 1984. So if you see here, I posted a spot for you. I'm going to pop myself back up. There I am. A spot for you to put your reduction. Again, I tried to give you a little bit of feedback on the Heart of Darkness reductions. For most of you, it was just that you were not giving me enough of what is going to help you before we take the AP exam. So some of your descriptions on characters were a little bit thin, or some of your descriptions of themes or motifs or symbols were a little bit thin. And the problem with that is not so much that I just want you to do any busy work. It's that I want you to be able to have a good understanding and remember this piece before we take the AP exam. So your reductions really help you do that. It reinforces what you read, and then it also gives you kind of ammunition for the test itself. So take about 20 minutes to work on your 1984 reduction after Graham and Nancy warm up, okay? Then what you're going to do, and I don't know if we can do this as a group or if it's going to have to be individual, but depending on who the sub is and what technology they have, they might be able to play the What is Kafka-esque video. All right, so Kafka is the author of the Metamorphosis, which is what we're going to read next. And I think it's kind of important to understand sort of his history and his style, because Metamorphosis can be one of those pieces that seems really out of left field and crazy and random and almost pointless if we don't understand a little bit of what Kafka was about and what he was trying to get across, what messages he was trying to get across. So hopefully you find it really interesting. I think this video, it's 9 minutes long, but it does a really, really nice job of explaining what that notion of Kafka-esque means. And when I say that, I mean, what his writing entailed. And last but not least, I know you guys love anticipation guides, so I posted an anticipation guide, and I'm not saying we're going to get to all of it, like we didn't necessarily get to all of it for Heart of Darkness, but I want to look at, and you can either do a convertible PDF or you can write these down. You can agree or disagree. Down here where it says read the questions and answer with a concise but detailed response, 3 to 5 sentences. I don't know that you have to have 3 to 5 sentences, but just give me enough that you guys will be able to have a good discussion. There's a chance that if we can swing it, what I'd actually like to do at the end of the class period tomorrow is to get involved in that discussion, even if I'm just listening, even if I'm not a part of it. Actually, that might be a good thing, because sometimes I tend to say too much. So it's possible that we can make that happen, but get that done either way. And with whatever time is remaining, go ahead and start discussing the anticipation guide about Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis is in your textbook. It's also one you can find pretty easily, an online text. It's not a long piece, but just wanted you to be aware that it's in your textbook and you can probably find it easily elsewhere. We'll start reading it probably tomorrow. So if you have issues, hop on the Zoom, email, remind. be in touch. I'm going to try and get a bunch of grading done tomorrow. Hopefully get your 1984 test done if I can get that done. But we'll keep things moving along. So just be in touch. Unfortunately, like I said, I know I miss you guys, and even if it's only 3 days, it's gonna suck not being there. So have a really good day without me, and we'll catch up tomorrow.